What is going on, everybody? It's BigK Crypto here again for another video today. I'm on a roll, it seems. And yeah, today's video is going to be about Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital. Okay, so we've talked about some medium and high risk stuff today. Now we're talking about the low risk long-term investments. Okay, and in fact, the best long-term investment you can do in crypto, if you ask me. Okay, that's my own opinion. Speaking of opinions, disclaimer applies, guys. Read it, understand it. These are just my own thoughts, opinions, and experiences, and I'm just documenting my own journey. You should definitely not take this as financial advice because, well, I'm not a financial advisor. You should all be old enough, responsible enough, and, well, ugly enough to understand that this crypto space is risky, okay, whichever which way you look at it. Now, we'll get that out of the way. Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital. I did actually film this video earlier on. However, a couple of little things happened. Well, I forgot to press record again. All right. And then I recorded the second take and it just was rushed. So I went off, had dinner with my family, spent some time with my girls, and yeah, I'm back again filming this. Now, where are we? So we can see Ethereum has obviously left the contract even more. Okay, so we've got less Ethereum in the contract. Not that that matters. Okay, in my opinion, it doesn't matter, but you know, I'm just mentioning it in case some of you are about to mention it in the comments below. And also because Ethereum was actually coming out of the contract, but the buy price and sell price wasn't really changing that much. And I saw a lot of people comment on that. And that was because, well, Ethereum had pumped to $480 that day or so. Now it's come down to 300. Well, it's right now it's $385. So because of that, obviously the prices are being reflected as well. So is it a good time to buy? In my opinion, hell yeah. All right, it's a discount. See it as a discount. It's a flash sale. If you've got some extra ETH lying around, you want to throw it in, chuck it in. All right, you obviously do what you want, but yeah, you know, as far as I see it, this is a discount. This is a great price to get in. Is there ever a best time to get in? Right now, there is no right or wrong time to go in. You can sit there and say, oh well, I'm going to wait for this to go in cheaper, and you could do, and you could wait and get in cheaper, and that's fine. But the way I see it is, get in, earn your dividends, okay, on the way down, and then if it does get even cheaper, just keep reinvesting it or buy even more, right? Equally, if you didn't get in and it started pumping, well, you'd be kicking yourself. So that's why I don't believe that there's really ever the best, right, inverted commas, time to buy, but other than right now. So yeah, you know, the price has gone down, guys. The Ethereum out of the contract's gone down. I've accumulated some more tokens, as you might have noticed here if you are following my own journey, and that's because in my last video, which I didn't actually end up recording, all right, was this. And we can see here, I had about $257 worth of dividends, and I decided to reinvest it, okay? And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because, well, I'm doing a bit of both. Remember, guys, I've hit my ROI. I've already taken my ROI out of this, so this is actually a free money machine for me right now. And I'm withdrawing when I want, and I'm reinvesting when I want. Why? Because, well, I can. Now, there's no set time or rhyme or reason as to when I'm going to withdraw versus when I'm going to reinvest. I saw the price was quite low today, so I thought, why not? Let's just chuck it in and reinvest it. The other day, I didn't actually write down there, but there was over $2,000 here when I got back on Monday, Tuesday. So I withdrew that. And yeah, I'm just kind of playing a bit of both. I'm withdrawing, I'm reinvesting. And, you know, like I said, this is quite a low price. So over the course of however long this is going to stay this low, I'm going to keep reinvesting, certainly. Especially if you know and you've heard, you know, the return of the Mac. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, I believe that this is going to, you know, this is a cheap price. So if you do want to get in now, if you're sitting on the fence and you actually haven't got into this contract yet, this is a great time to buy. Again, like I said, don't wait for this to go down to $7 because it might not do that. It might do, it might not do. The best thing to do, like I said, is buy, have some tokens. And just a quick roundup as to how this works, guys, just very, very quickly. The more tokens you own, the more dividends you're going to get. It's as simple as that. See this as a bank, okay? Or actually, no, see this as a share, right? You're owning shares of a company and you're getting paid dividends every quarter. But rather than getting paid every quarter, you're getting paid every time someone buys or sells in and out of the contract. So yeah, you know, that's it. Divs have been, you know, up and down, mainly, you know, quite slow because of the high gas fees, okay, which has been a bit annoying. And, you know, some of the majority of that is, you know, due to the high network. I was going to say condensation, not condensation. let's just call it traffic, right? The high network traffic that we've had, but also things like DeFi and these bubbles that, you know, what was it? Shrimp coin sushi. I don't know. I'm not into DeFi. I'm not into any of that stuff. So I have no idea what I'm talking about. Uniswap, that was it. Apparently, you know, because of Uniswap, the gas is so high because people don't really care about gas prices on there, apparently. So they're just paying whatever, and well, you know, the gas prices are going up. So that's that. But the gas prices have rectified themselves. They have gone down now. So now's a good time to do whatever you need to do here. And yeah, guys, I mean, this thing is just paying out. This is the best long-term investment you will find in crypto. All right. This has been going on, as I said it before many times, 2.5 years, since April 2018. Okay. This is not a smart contract that's going to pump and dump and last 5 minutes and it's over. This has been running for 2.5 years, and not only that, it's gone through so many different cycles, and those cycles are important, guys. Okay, you're not just, and I think this is where, since I've got the chart up, let me mention this. This is where a lot of people go wrong in terms of the best way to look at it. Let's say someone buys in right here. What they're expecting to do is to ride that price appreciation up and to sell their tokens, and when their amount of ETH, right, this number up here, is going up and up and up, they're not going to complain about it because, well, you know, they're seeing their amount of gold tokens worth of Ethereum is going up. But when it starts going the other way, it starts going down, people start complaining because they're only looking at this, they're only waiting for this. They want this to skyrocket out of the screen. It doesn't work like that. The longer we stay in this contract, the more we get rewarded. That's how it works. It works on cycles, and the cycle isn't this. That's just the pump, all right? The cycle is all of this, for example. So if someone had bought even at the top of this point here, they would have made dividends all the way down this line, all the way down. As the price went down, they would have made dividends and dividends and dividends. And then whoop, that's where they would have made a killing, okay? Because that's the cycle. Again, that's another cycle. In my eyes, this is, you know, these are two cycles essentially, right? Quite close together. But, you know, we make money, we make dividends on the cycles, and that's what this smart contract's all about. Passive income. And it's down to you if you want to be withdrawing your dividends. It's down to you if you want to just keep reinvesting it. Of course, the more tokens you have, the more bigger share of the pie you're going to get when it does come to dividends. But just keep that in mind, guys. This is a long-term investment. This isn't a 5-minute thing. I think too many people, especially when it comes to the crypto space, too many people are used to the concept of quick, fast money. If you want quick, fast money and you want to learn how to make quick, fast money, right? Leverage trading is the way to do it. And the only way and the only best place to learn how to leverage trade, in my opinion, is the Oracle, okay? Trading the 1-minute chart. You can sit there and do TA analysis and all these different line drawings and polka dots and whatever else, right? None of that matters, all right? I used to do all of that, and, you know, say what you want. For me, it just wasn't consistent, okay? And then I joined under the Oracle. I had my consultation with him, and ever since then, that's when I started winning when it came to crypto. So if you want fast money, that's the way to go. But this isn't a fast money job. This is a long-term investment. This is something that you invest in and you leave it. Okay, you leave it. Do you know what? That brings me to this point here. Not too long ago, and I knew I was going to do this video anyway, so it was great timing. This guy here, ST, okay, sent this comment on my channel. So let me just read it out to you. Hi mate, I got into ETH Gold exactly 2 weeks ago, and my ETH balance just keeps going down and down every day in addition to the initial 20%. Now it's almost 30% down from the initial investment. I was planning to get back in my initial investment and then start reinvesting the dividends so that I can run with house money from there onwards. People mentioned that they got back their initial investment 3 to 4 weeks, but I don't see anything like that for me. And now I'm really worried as when do I get back my initial investment, first of all, and not sure about making any money. Of course, I'm getting some dividends, but that's nothing, and I'm not reinvesting the meager dividends considering the gas fee. I'm not sure how you or anybody else is getting back your initial investment ROI so fast, and I'm not sure if it's all true. So mate, can you please advise what you would do in the situation? Of course, not financial advice. Thanks again. So I replied to ST saying, I'm about to do a video on this, great timing, and I'm going to answer you on there because it's a lot easier for me to answer your points. So first of all, 2 weeks ago, your ETH balance has been going down. Okay, so when you say ETH balance, I'm presuming you mean this. Now, something that I mentioned, well, in fact, something I've mentioned quite a bit, ST, is this doesn't matter. This doesn't change. Let's say you got into this contract at 10 Ethereum, and then this number starts to show 8 Ethereum or 7 Ethereum or 6 Ethereum. That hasn't changed the course of time, okay? It hasn't changed the fact that you invested 10 Ethereum or X amount of US dollars into this smart contract. What this number is showing you and indicating is how much currently your gold tokens or capital credits, whatever you're going to be looking at, is currently worth. So right now, for example, my gold credits are worth 87.5 Ethereum or $33,479. Let's just take something as an example. Look here, only, what was this, on the 1st of September? So only 3-4 days ago, all right? My value of tokens, the 4,804 tokens, okay, slightly less than what I had, but either way, was almost $43,000. And now it's $33,000. But I'm not worried, okay? I'm not sitting there jumping up and down and getting concerned about the fact that this number's going down, because this number is going to go up and it's going to go down constantly. And this is the one thing that I see a lot of people misconstrue. They don't really understand this. Let me say it again. This number is currently how much your tokens are worth. So, you know, if Ethereum price pumps up to $450, $500, well, your USD value is going to go up, okay? Just like any of these numbers are going to change. This number is going to go up and down. Now, yes, the reason why it's been going down is probably 10 days ago. I mean, what are we in now? We're on the 4th of September. So let's just take it here. You bought around here somewhere. And your buy price would have been, I don't know, let's say your buy price was 10 US dollars. Well, of course, your buy and sell price has now gone down. Okay, Ethereum price has gone down. There's less Ethereum in the contract, so that's why it is going down, ST. But it's not going to just go down. It's going to go up. You know, for you, ST, what's happened is you've bought reasonably quite high, and that's why you're having these concerns, and that's why you're seeing it go the other way. You wait long enough, like I said earlier on, you'll be rewarded because you will see this go up as well. So this number is irrelevant, and that's why I like to use Ethereum Capital, and I've said it many times, because, well, you don't have that figure here. Yes, okay, I can see, you know, in dollars here how much my Ethereum credits are actually currently worth, but here the focus isn't on that. The focus is on how much I'm making in dividends, and that's what you've got to really focus on, the dividends. Now, I know you're saying right now you're only getting meager dividends. Where was it? You know, you're getting some dividends, but it's nothing. Well, the reason why we're not getting a lot of dividends, and we haven't been getting a lot of dividends over the last couple of weeks, is because of those gas prices, ST, unfortunately. It's one of those things. It's just one of those things. But like I said, right now, gas prices have been lowered, so you're going to start seeing a bit more action. However, yeah, you know, gas prices was a big factor as to not seeing that much in dividends. Also, don't forget, if you were watching other people's videos or my videos or anybody else's, when we were in the pump and we were going upwards in price, and obviously all these numbers were increasing, then the amount that you would get in price appreciation is going to look more than what the amount of dividends you'll be making. And again, that's fairly normal, because remember, your dividends you're making, this is what you're in this contract for. Yeah, this is the free money. You're not going to turn, you know, $1,000 into 15 grand overnight. This isn't a get rich quick scheme, as I said before. So this number is going to fluctuate up and down, mate, and it is all about those dividends. Now, where you say people mentioned that they got back their initial investment in 3 to 4 weeks, but I don't see anything like that for me. And then you mention it here as well, where you say, I'm not sure how you or anybody else is getting back your initial investment ROI so fast, and I'm not sure if it's all true. ST, like I said here, rest assured it is all true, and let me just kind of prove it to you. Not that I have anything to prove, but just to put your mind at rest. The reason why a lot of us got our initial investment back so quickly is because we bought down here. It's very simple. I bought on the 1st of June. What's this? It's the 13th of June. Sorry, 12th of June I bought. So I bought around here, okay, this sort of line. And the price that I bought in at was $1.12. So as we were getting that price appreciation, and I was using a strategy, okay, which was the oracles, how to throttle my ROI, yeah, and how to get the ROI quicker in my dividends box. I was using that strategy. I was able to get the ROI back quicker, okay, much quicker, because, you know, we went from $1.12 to $10, $11 in a very quick space of time. If we just have a look at my diary here, let's have a look. So by day 19 was when I put in the last amount of money that I actually physically invested into this contract, which altogether turned out to be, how much was it? $8,169. All right. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look earlier. By day 3, right? So 12th of June was when I got in, but by day 3, I had put in 10 Ethereum. By day 15, I was in 100% profit. Look, 12 plus 7, all right, plus the decimal points. That's 20 Ethereum. I could have just sold everything there and then, and I was 100% in profit. Okay. So, but instead of doing that, I just put in another 10 ETH. And eventually I put enough in to make it 35 ETH in total at the time, which really I shouldn't have that as 35 ETH because ETH price changes here and there. Now, at that point, I had hit full ROI as dividends. Okay, so that was in my dividends folder. Again, if we just look at the previous, look, 14 Ethereum there. And I had taken that out, okay, as well as other parts. So it was by that point I'd hit my ROI, okay? And then after that, you know, it was just a free money game. So that's why, and that's how a lot of us, okay, well, I would say some of us, were able to get our ROI back so quickly. Timing, my friend, just timing, okay? We had gone in early at $1.12 and rode it all the way up to $11 or so. That's that. I mean, I know, you know, based on how you've written this, I know you don't mean to say that, you know, we're all liars or anything. I can see how you could be getting a bit, I don't know what the word is, deflated maybe, especially when you're seeing people like me or others that have hit those kind of results so quickly. But you will hit that result as well. It's just a matter of time now. Again, if we look back at this chart again, right? If you look back here, there was actually somebody in Telegram, I can't remember who it was now. They had bought right at the top of this pump, or was it this one? Irrespective, same example. They bought right at the top of this pump. If they had just held and they had just banked all their dividends, all that free money, remember the dividends is free money that you're getting all the way through, and rode it all the way up to here, which was higher than this peak, okay? Or again, we take the highest peak here all the way to this higher peak here, they would have made their money and far, far more. And that's the point that I'm saying about the longer you stay in this contract, the more you're rewarded. Now, for some, you know, for us, you know, who got in on this on the 12th of June, following the Oracle, following the money, which is the way I, you know, the way I like to look at it, we got our ROI back fairly quickly, and you will get that ROI back soon. All right, just don't worry about it. I mean, it's just at the moment you bought at quite a high price, and now we're going on this downward trend, okay, in this cycle, which will eventually level off, and then it will pump more. And it's down to you at that point if you want to use a strategy that I was using, which was the throttling the ROI strategy, or you want to just keep reinvesting. I don't know. All right, that's completely down to you. However, you know, you will get that 20% back, and then you will start making some serious dividends as well eventually. But this is where, you know, I can see how someone genuinely can feel quite deflated, especially if they bought at the top. And, you know, if actually the guy that I was talking about earlier, about who bought at the last pump on the last cycle, right at the top of it, if he's watching, comment on here as well, mate, just to introduce yourself, just to show that point as well, because, you know, this is a long-term investment. Again, yes, I know we've made our money back quite quickly, and now it has become a free money machine, but genuinely, it's not about how quick you make that money back. This is a long-term investment. We were just very fortunate on the timing and the price that we got in at. It's as simple as that. As long as you just hold strong, yes, you know, the price might go down. The price might go down to $7. If you've got, let's say, $100 or so of dividends, reinvest it, mate. That's what I would do. I reinvested earlier on today. I showed you that on the screenshot earlier on in this video. And, you know, the more you reinvest, the more tokens you're going to build up. And then once it starts to level up, or once we get some kind of nice pump going, you're going to really start seeing that. And you're going to start seeing this go up, okay? You're going to start seeing this and go, oh, you know, my ETH is going up. This is great. But again, remember, it's not about this number, right? Only a couple of days ago, this was 10 grand more, all right? And I know this is going to go back up, and then I know it's going to go back down, and then I know it's going to go back up again, all right? It's just the way this game plays. It's about this. It's these dividends that we're in this for. So ST, I think I've answered everything that you mentioned here, and I really wanted to put this in the video because it's quite an important point. Don't worry that you're 30% down from initial investment. Being down 20% instantly, everybody's gone through that, okay? That's not anything new. That's not anything unusual. That's just what you've paid to basically get into this contract. and you're down at a further 10%. All right, and okay, I understand that. Just stick with it. Be patient, really. Okay, again, it is a long-term investment. I'm sure whichever videos you saw, whether it was mine or others, everybody says the same thing. This is a long-term hold. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you hear other people, if there's other people that you're hearing and listening to or talking, they might even, you know, appear in the comments box as well here under this video saying, oh, this is a scam, or, you know, this is going down to zero and stuff like that. The chances are that they got into this contract, they sold at a loss, or they just weren't patient enough to be able to start making profits out of this thing, and they've left. All right, this thing has a proven track record for 2.5 years. There's nothing, you can't really find that kind of track record in crypto very often. All right, so that's that. I think I've kind of covered everything there. I hope that's put your mind at rest a little bit. Like I said, don't worry about this. Yes, it is true, okay, about the hitting the ROI so fast. And yeah, you know, your dividends, there'll be weeks where your dividends will be slow, and there will be weeks where your dividends will be really growing. The only other thing that I can recommend as well, mate, is, you know, start sharing your link out. Okay, you've got a referral link that you will get 3.3% on if you get somebody else into this contract. Remember, obviously explain to them how the contract works, but if you do that, that will also improve and help the speed of you know, you getting more dividends, etc. Is there anything else that I need to talk about with Ethereum Gold, Ethereum Capital? No, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and I'm absolutely loving this contract. All right, this is, I don't hodl. All right, I'm not a hodler at all in any way, shape, or form. I like fast money, but this is my long-term investment. This is for my kids. I'm not going to be selling these tokens anytime soon, unless of course I have to, and it's a different story. But you know, this for me right now is a free money machine. I'm just, you know, taking out dividends, I'm just taking out profits, and I'm also reinvesting them. We will see another pump up, okay, or we might see this go down to $6 or $5, whichever way you want to look at it. As long as you're in the contract, as long as you're a quote unquote shareholder, well, you'll be getting paid for doing so. All right. I think I've covered everything that I can on this video today. If you've got any other questions, please throw them in the comments below. Don't forget, guys, you know, there's a Discord as well, right here, and a Telegram group. And the community here for this is second to none. It's one of the best communities you can find in crypto. Second to the wolf pack, of course, all right? But it's super strong, right? Everyone's there to help each other. So, you know, if you are in Ethereum Gold and you haven't jumped into the Discord yet, jump on it, introduce yourself. And if you've got any questions, they'll be answered there. Equally the same with Telegram. But as well, you can ask me in the comments below as well. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.